Hey everybody, we're back. Hey Chansome. I expected you to be here, like, immediately. How you doing? Doing okay? This is good, I'm glad. So one thing I've immediately noticed about... So one thing I've immediately noticed about the main character's design is it's like the male equivalent of, like, deep cleavage. In that, you know, you really gotta show off the abs. I'm doing okay, Johnson, I'm doing okay. That is fireworks, because November 5th is Bonfire Night, and so for pretty much the entire month around November 5th, you're very likely to end up with people just setting off fireworks. Hey, Sana. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it's that bit from the Matrix where Neo runs up the post, backflips off it, and then Morpheus just kicks him in the chest. Because it's a dumb move. Except, you know, because it's anime, you can't have it be that simple. Yeah, the gunpowder treason plot. I say, I'm pretty happy with how this video is looking right now. 6 minutes. Six minutes. I always feel like this hat isn't on straight when I look at the camera. Really? You're getting out early today, Sana? In that case, you know, we can probably just screw around until you're ready, if you want. So you can catch all of Tales of the Abyss. Nice. You mean the scene where the main character just ran up the wall and then like slashed his sword down onto the other character? I'd be pretty... Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to happen because it's an anime opening, and anime openings are usually bullshit anyway. But what if I set it to 5? Okay, so keep it at 2. What about 3? Is 3 good? Nah, we'll leave it at 2. So, Tales of the Abyss, released for the PlayStation 2 in... later re-released on 3DS, I think as a launch game. And is the only time it was released in Europe. I have my box for it up there with all my other 3DS games. Because, like, oh, Tales of the Abyss is supposed to be one of the best Tales games. And it wasn't released in Europe. 3DS version was 2012, so it wasn't quite launched then. Thank you, Chancellor. It was like supposed to be one of the best Tales games. Wasn't released in Europe on the PS2. Let's try and let's grab it and play through it. And then I never played through it. I grabbed it. I never played through it. So, mentioned this previously, but Tales of the Abyss often regarded as one of the top 3 Tales games. I've never been able to find a consistent opinion on which is the best, which is pretty reasonable. It's like you try and get a consistent opinion on which is the best Final Fantasy, and it's difficult to get that. But it leaves it with a high pedigree and high expectations. Because Tales games, even when they're not great, are usually pretty enjoyable. Did you get yourself the 3DS version as a present for your sister's birthday for yourself? I think the first Tales game released over here was Symphonia. Yeah. Which I played like 5 minutes of on GameCube. I have it on GameCube, PS3, and PC at this point, the Tales of Symphonia. I think when I get around to it, I'm just going to play the GameCube version. Would that have been early enough to be registered as an ambassador? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this video is looking, honestly. Let me get a look at... Yeah, I think so. Oh, the webcam's a little too big. Grab that, the camera, and move this down so we can get a good look. Is that good? That is too big. Get a look at this. Yeah, it's fine. Camera might still be a little too big. Where's that, Chanson? Hey, good work, China. Okay, and because of that, I need to make this picture bigger. There we go, that seems fine. Oh, if you're going to the shop, Simon, we're not waiting for you anymore. We're going to start this game. But yeah, give me a drink if you would, please. I'd appreciate that. And now I need to lower the chat. There we go. Coke, I don't do Pepsi. Interesting. How is Crestoria? I have not looked into it at all. I started playing Shin Megami Tensei DX2 Liberator, whatever the actual order of that title is. And it seemed decent, and then I stopped playing it because it's a mobile game, and I just can't keep my interest in it.
ND 2000. In Kimlaska shall be born one who inherits the power of Lorelei. He will be a boy of royal blood with hair of red. He shall be called the light of the sacred flame, and he will lead Kimlaska Landvaldir to new prosperity. ND 2002. The one who would seize glory shall destroy the island upon which he was born, a land by the name of Had. War shall thereafter persist between Kimlaska and Malkuth for a full cycle of the seasons.
So, the time has come. Prepare.
This was the problem I had with the 3DS version, where I didn't really sit down and play it that far. I was going to be playing it at work, and the 3DS port still doesn't have subtitles for its voiced scenes, which for a handheld is unbelievable, I think. So they're actually putting story into it. So it's more, is it a better crossover sense than Tales of the World? Yeah, I couldn't hear anything that was just said, honestly. Probably wouldn't be so bad if I was still wearing the headphones, but I stopped wearing them for a reason. And now they're just over there gathering dust. Dude, that thing with like just the window for his abs is ridiculous to me. What a way to start. God, I forgot the old Tales games with fixed camera. That's interesting.
Guess I'm hearing things.
Yeah, like I say, I'm probably never going to play Crestoria, because like, I got... It's just listed as DX2 in my phone. The SMT mobile game. And it's like, it seems pretty interesting. And the battle system's the press turn system. And it's simplified, but it's not bad. And I haven't touched it in weeks. Honestly, it's not even like I've had anything else to do. The mobile games just don't hold my attention at all because of the mobile format. I like the graphical style on this. Not quite deformed, but it looks like it's on its way, if you get what I mean. Awesome. I figured it wouldn't matter because opening cutscenes in other Tales games haven't really mattered. Himlaska. Thank you, Jansen. Rock and roll. The Order of Lorelei Maestro. Dorian General Van Grants will be arriving soon. This is why I don't read dialogue in RPGs, honestly. You think I should? You think that I'd like liven things up? I feel like conversations would just stop while I read it. Age 20, you say? Well, he's probably a better age to be listed as maturity than 18. Yeah, I feel like it'd interrupt whatever conversations we're having. Okay, keep me out of rooms in my own house because guests are here. That guy's gonna get fired later. The fireworks aren't even supposed to be happening until tomorrow. Hello. Okay. Yeah, you get what I mean with, like, Luke's character design? Like, it looks like it looks in the anime style, but it looks kind of deformed. If you get what I mean? Like, on its way to being a little chibi. Yeah, fucking fireworks. Gonna fire that guy. Okay, so that's interesting. That makes sense then. Like, that's interesting. Like, you said the skits weren't voiced. But they proceed as if they are voiced. Nothing about them has been changed, except that there's been no voice acting applied to them. Which is pretty interesting. Kind of a poor execution, honestly. You don't read it fast enough, oh, it's gone. Yeah, that's really what it seems like. And it's not that I'm criticising the game design, I'm criticising the localisation effort. Welcome back, Sina. That's probably why it's not voiced, because they didn't want to change the timing. Ooh, apple gel. It's like if you've ever looked into the localisation efforts in Final Fantasy X. How the localizers were not allowed to, like, change the timing of the lip flaps at all. So for the first voiced Final Fantasy, the localizers not only had to come up with natural sounding dialogue, but also have it fit with the lip movements that were made for the Japanese voices. Which is bullshit. Lemon gel. Lemon gel? Apple gel's health. Lemon gel's more health. I didn't expect to get that this early. Yeah, we'd talk about localization. I think if I'm gonna voice anything, it'll probably end up being the skits, I guess. Since the skits move along at their own pace anyway, but like, you gotta be fast with those. The environments look quite nice. Okay. Yeah, it'd be neat to see your Lowenthal come back. I can imagine he's more approachable for that kind of shit than Troy Baker is. It's like, oh, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, they didn't bother approaching Troy Baker for it. To voice the new lines. And Troy Baker comes out later and it's like, no, I would have loved to actually reprise the role, would have totally done it. And it's like, yeah, cool, fuck off Troy Baker, I don't care. Neat. No, we don't like Troy Baker on this stream. We've spoken about it before. Is Bane here? Bane usually has the hashtags for us. Hashtag fuck Nintendo, hashtag fuck Troy Baker.
Luke, fragment of my soul, heed my voice.
So, it's always funny when you have stuff like this that's both written in sentence fragments, but also voice, because it's like, Luke, fragment, owl, voice. But you can very clearly hear, Luke, fragment of my soul, heed my voice. Thank you, Sana.
I knew it. It's that damn voice again.
Luke, what is it? Not another one of those headaches.
Guy, is that you? It's okay. It's gone.
You hearing things again?
I imagine part of the concern was probably with like how much Troy Baker would actually cost. It's like, oh yeah, no, I would have loved to reprise my role, but you know, for my current pay grade, would have been the concern. What year was this? Is this like 2005?
They're getting more frequent. They started after you were kidnapped by the Malkuth Empire. What's that, 7 years now?
Thanks to them, now I'm going crazy.
2006. So, fairly high quality of voice acting is reasonable by this time. Johnny Young Bosch, Yuri Lowenthal. Probably gonna have Liam O'Brien somewhere.
Well, don't worry about it too much. So, what do you want to do today? How about some sword practice?
Yep.
Sorry, not today. Master Van's here.
Van? But today's not a training day, is it?
Apparently something came up.
You always recognize Liam O'Brien when he turns up. He's just got one of those voices.
Master Luke, may I come in?
Master Luke! Master Luke!
Uh-oh. I can't let anyone see me here.
I can't let anyone see me here. That's why I'm just gonna sit here on the windowsill for another minute. Well, bye.
I'm out of here before I get caught. See ya.
You like Liam O'Brien though, Sani. You'll probably be into it when we go back to Persona 3.
Yeah, I hear
since
you.
he voices
Come on in, it's
Akihiko there.
open.
His Grace requests your presence in the drawing room.
I'll tell him I'm busy.
All right, dismissed.
Yeah. Also, Liam O'Brien replaced the original voice of Eddie in the Silent Hill 2
Guess I'll get
HD
going.
version. Akihiko is mostly where I know him from. It's like Persona 3 and 4 are just loaded with the standard anime voice actors of the time. Yuri Lowenthal, Amanda Wynne Lee, Laura Bailey might be in there somewhere, Johnny Young Bosch, Troy Baker before they got rid of him. I've still not done OG Nier. I think it's on the list with Nier Automata. It is up on the PS3 shelf though. I hope this has less friendship than Grace's.
You wanted to see me, Father?
Have a seat, Luke.
Okay. It does, it does.
Hey, Master Van. Do I get to train with you today?
We'll have time for that later. First, we have to talk about something.
Dorian General Grants is returning to Doth tomorrow.
Graces was so into friendship.
Huh? Why?
You know that I am a member of the Oracle Knights, part of the Order of Lorelei.
You're their commandant, right?
Right. As the leader of the Knights, it's my duty to provide protection for Phone Master Ion.
Okay.
What's a Phone Master Ion?
He's the leader of the Order of Lorelei. It's thanks to Ion that the truce between the Malkuth Empire and our kingdom of Kimlaska Landvaldir is in place.
Cool. I'm gonna totally remember all these weird made-up words.
If Ion's predecessor, Evanos, is the hero who ended the Hard War, then the current Phone Master is a symbol of the peace that reigns today.
Cool. What's wrong with your collar?
Unfortunately, Ion has gone missing.
Therefore, I must attend to my duty as an Oracle Knight and join the search for Phone Master Ion.
Interesting.
Hold on, you can't do that. If you go back home, who's gonna train me?
Settle down. I'll have one of my men come here until I return to Kimlaska.
That sounds like probably a breach of protocol.
But I want you to teach me.
Don't be selfish, Luke. Dorian General Grants will return soon enough. It's high time you learn some patience.
Please, dear. You know what this child's been through. He's still traumatized from the kidnapping.
Okay, so they said the kidnapping was 7 years ago. I get the feeling the mother is going to be using that as an excuse for all of Luke's less than exemplary behavior for years.
He even lost his childhood memories, the poor thing. Don't you feel for him?
Suzanne, you spoil him.
Yeah.
Still, a life locked inside a mansion like this is hardly easy.
Seriously, why does my uncle have to keep me trapped in here? Just because he's the king, he thinks he can just order people around. Makes me mad.
I think that's exactly what being the king means.
Luke, my brother is merely concerned for your safety. Just 3 more years and you'll be free. Hold on a little longer, okay?
Cheer up, Luke.
Well then, can you at
We'll
least buy
train
me a
hard
Super
enough today to
Nintendo?
make up for the entire time I'm gone. Duke, milady, by your leave, we must begin our training.
Thank you, Dorian General.
I'll head on to the courtyard. Come join me as soon as you're ready.
Alright.
Luke, dear, please do be careful out there.
Tell me what to do, mother.
I know. Jeez.
Man, Master Van's leaving. I hope he comes back after he finds that Fon Master or whoever. I mean, sword training is the only thing keeping me sane around here. Oh well. Guy's not too bad with a sword. Guess I'll just practice with him. Thanks, Namco, for being cheap. Okay. Yeah, honestly, it is weird that the commander of the Knights would be the one to give me regular training sessions. That's nepotism for you. Okay. Weird thing to tell me about. So that's an interesting thing to just happen there. I managed to both speak to the maid and open the cupboard at the same time. And I have no idea what I just got. Yeah. I don't know what I just got. This is weird. Did the glitch mean that I didn't get anything? Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I see. Sounds like the Oracle Knights have it pretty rough.
I'll have to check then.
I'll have to leave everything to you for the time being. The Duke, the King, and Luke's...
Ah, Master Luke!
Guy, what's up?
Well, Van's a
Damn.
master swordsman, so I thought I'd ask for a little insight.
Damn you, Maxwell, working against me.
Really? That's not what it looked like to me. What the? Something's coming.
Does that look as hard to see for you guys as it does for me? Like, the text is too thin in places. The font is too thin in places. Yeah. Oh, is it loading an anime cutscene? Oh shit, we're being attacked by Jigglypuff.
Luke, did you not hear me?
Huh? Oh, right.
That's good. That is good. The
Are you
black
ready?
won't blind out the white.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's get some combat training,
guess I'll
something
just
I
watch from
really
here.
wish the
Let's see what
earlier
you got,
Tales
Luke.
games had. It would make Fantasia a lot more playable if it told you how to actually do the combat.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Luke? We'll start with the basics.
Okay.
Yes, Master.
First, movement. Move forward or back by pushing the left stick left or right. Try it. Press the menu button when you're ready to go on.
Neat.
Space between you and your enemy is important in battle. Watch the conditions and respond.
Because Eternia, I think, was still 2D in its design. This would have come after Symphonia, but I've not seen Symphonia's battle system. Yeah. I know Innocence had the 2D design again, but Innocence was a DS game, so it was understandable.
I want to show off some cool moves outside.
This is not something for you to show off. Next,
Yeah.
attacks.
Innocence was after this. So Tempest came before this then, but then the DS did come out in 2004.
Perform normal attacks
Yeah.
with the attack button. Normal attacks will change when combined with the left stick. Slash with the attack button. Press it and move the left stick left or right to slash up. Press it and move the left stick up to attack enemies in the air. Attack a wide area by moving the left stick down and pressing the attack button. That about covers it.
It's one of those things you often forget, like the DS was 2004, I think the PSP was also 2004, when it first launched in Japan.
Now then, attack that dummy there, just as you always do.
A training dummy again? All right.
Symphonia, Rebirth, Legendia, Abyss were the same year. Really? Legendia and Abyss were the same year? Oh, you mean... okay. I thought you meant the next Tales game after Abyss was Innocence, which I could believe. Like I say, since DS came out in 2004 and Tempest was specifically designed as proof of concept that Tales could work on the DS. I wasn't aware there were two separate teams at the time. And of course, Legendia was not very well considered.
Faced with enemies in the air or surrounding you, you will need to change as the situation demands.
Kind of a shame we got Legendia and not Rebirth, and Rebirth still doesn't have a proper English translation of any kind.
That's all for basic attacks. We'll move on to defense next.
You know, Master?
What?
I've always wondered, can't I just take out an enemy before it can attack?
Alright, we'll be here when you get back, son.
Are you saying you could defeat me, Luke?
Interesting. It's like Fantasia and Destiny was done by Wolf Team, wasn't it? And then a good number of them left. Didn't a bunch of them leave after Fantasia because they weren't happy with Namco's creative control? So they left and formed Tri-Ace to specifically make their own things. Yeah, because Star Ocean 1 was on Super Famicom. Yeah.
No, I just...
But Super Famicom was still receiving games as late as 98, so who knows when that actually happened offhand.
So you understand that defense is important. That dummy will attack at regular intervals. Try to defend with the guard button.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to attack like this. If any part of you comes in this area, then it's your fault.
No way!
Uh-huh.
No way!
Good.
Just working on Rebirth while Symphonia was released. It's interesting that they put Symphonia on the GameCube of all systems. And that it was the only Tales game to be put on there. But the GameCube was kind of awkward anyway. It had a bunch of third-party support early on, but by like 2004, 2005, a lot of it had faded away.
You will learn new defensive skills as you battle more. Learn them well.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Although it doesn't run as well.
Finally, we'll move on to arts.
And cutting the frame rate to 30 FPS from 60 apparently did introduce a few bugs.
Are you ready, Luke?
I've been waiting for this. I'm ready anytime you are.
Now let's do some arts.
Perform
Is it
arts
still
with the
circle?
guard
It's still
button.
circle. Awesome.
I taught you Fang Blade.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Like, eventually I'll do Symphonia, and I'm
Yes, Master.
probably just going to do the GameCube version.
Good. Then try.
It won't look as clean, but you know what? The fact that I play stuff like Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, Majora's Mask, stuff that I have on like the Wii U Virtual Console, the fact that I play them for Nintendo 64 should tell you that I prefer playability over the visual. They're more playable on Nintendo 64 even if they don't look as clean. So I'll go for what plays better. Oh yeah, I know there's a bunch of extra stuff, like the characters and some skits probably. Same way like Grace's F, Heart's R, Vesperia Definitive Edition. Yeah. It's not like GameCube Symphonia isn't a complete package as it is.
You can perform combos by combining arts with normal attacks.
Cool.
You know what? I look forward to unlocking costumes in this game rather than not having costumes because I'm not paying for DLC, like costume DLCs.
Yes, Master.
Good work. Oh, you will probably learn new arts as you gain more experience in battle. You can set them in the arts menu.
Cool.
Then you can combine the left stick with the art button to perform a variety of arts. Remember that.
New arts. What's that?
You know, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. Because Bandai Namco got really bad with that with the Tales games. And now Atlas is probably worse with it.
Voice. I can't move.
That's a phonic hymn. Has a seventh phonist invaded the manor?
Damn it. It's putting me to sleep. What the hell are the guards doing?
Probably sleeping as well.
I finally found you, Van Dastelka. Prepare to die, traitor.
Tyr, I knew it.
Well, this went differently.
Who the hell are you?
No! Stop!
Resound. The will of Lorelei shall reach you and open the way.
Not that weird voice again.
The seventh phonon?
Too late. The seventh phonons have reacted with each other.
Luke, wake up. Wake up, Luke.
Who are you?
Oh, good. You're okay.
Okay.
Where are we?
I don't know. That was pretty strong. I almost thought we'd been caught in the planet storm.
I gotta say, the visual style of this is
Wait, that's
actually
right.
quite nice.
You were trying to... Ow.
Stop. Don't try to move so suddenly. Are you injured? Where does it hurt?
It makes me think kind of like what, kind of like what Bravely Default is going with, especially Bravely Default 2. It's like, oh yeah, no, look at this powerful hardware that we've got that could render reasonable looking human shapes, and we're gonna go a little more stylistic and cutesy with it. Cutesy is probably the wrong word. Like, somewhat deformed.
I'm fine. What I want to know now
Except
is what the
this
hell happened? And who are you?
is probably a better style.
I'm Tyr. It would seem that a hyper-resonance occurred between us.
You're saying a lot of words I don't understand.
Hyper-resonance? What's that?
An isophone-induced resonance. I didn't expect you to be a seventh phonus too. That was careless of me.
You're saying that sword isn't just a wooden
That would
sword?
explain why the royal family is protecting you.
Ah, shut up for a second. I don't understand a thing you're saying. Well, say something.
Shut up already. Well, say something.
First you tell me to shut up. Now you're telling me to talk.
Yeah.
Let's save the discussion for later.
I think I'm gonna like this character.
You don't seem to know anything. Talking here would be a waste of time.
But it's such a romantic location.
So what are we gonna do now?
I'll escort you back to your manor in Batikol.
How? We don't even know where we are.
You see the sea just over there, don't you?
So that's what the sea looks like.
At any rate, let's head out of this ravine and down to the coast. If we can find a road, there should be carriages passing along. We should be able to find a way back.
And just how are we supposed to get to the sea from here?
This is a weird excuse for an adventure.
Stop and listen. You hear that water flowing? There's a river.
Like, oh yeah, no, we just, this woman attacked. And then I attacked her, and then an explosion happened, and now here we are, we're going on an adventure to go home. Okay.
If we follow the river, we should come out to the sea.
Huh. Is that how it works?
Let's go.
Taru Valley. Anyway, let's check if I've got that gold. I have 300 gold. You said it was 400 gold that I was supposed to get? First aid and nightmare. Semi-auto Fang Blade. Alright, so let's play one of the better Tales games, apparently. I don't know if we started with money. I'd have to go back and check the footage. This is a nice looking scene, I like this. And like the moon in the background and the floating petals on the wind. It's a neat scene, I like it.
Here they come.
You've got to be kidding me! Ah! You're dead.
Interesting to see that they were doing the glass shatter as far back as Abyss.
Too easy.
It's good to know that in like 10 years they didn't actually change like much of this. Familiarity isn't necessarily a bad thing.
That wasn't so tough.
Don't relax just yet. Look, there's more. If you come into contact with monsters like that, you'll have to fight them. Be careful.
Huh. Think you know everything, don't you?
Yeah, she clearly knows more than you. So are you going to tell me why you broke into the manor, or why you attacked Master Van, or anything? I don't see any point in telling you, and I doubt you'd understand anyway. Besides, what would you do if I did tell you? I just kind of figured if you're plotting something, it might be kind of risky to travel with you. Hey, what are you laughing at? I'm sorry. Don't worry, I have no intention of harming you. That's all I can tell you for now, but will you trust me? Fine, fine. It's just two of us. There's no point in fighting anyway. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the voices anymore.
You're dead.
Okay. So the free run isn't on the shoulder buttons this time. I really thought he was carrying a wooden sword. And I was debating saying earlier, like, what is it with Japan and characters just carrying wooden swords? It doesn't seem to be. Oh, you don't start with the free one skill? That's fair enough. Thank you, Jawal. Welcome to the stream, buddy. He should be the soldier button. Awesome. Do I have the details on this set right? Yes, I do. Awesome. Alright, fair enough. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Let's go!
I'm not good at holding back.
I haven't played a Tales game since I beat Hearts R.
You're dead!
Which was okay.
I just keep getting better.
Ooh, recover. That's the thing, I've been... Like, previously, I've looked into, like, what the best Tales game to go for is. Like, after I finished Xillia 2, I was really kind of burnt out. Like, Xillia 2 was so much grinding. There's like, I want to get back into the series after a few years. And, like, what can we do? So I look into what the best Tales games are, and it gives me Symphonia, Vesperia, and Abyss. And here we are, like,
Just stay dead.
4 or 5 years later, finally playing Abyss. I haven't done Symphonia or Vesperia in that time either, but you know. I eventually ended up playing Hearts R on Vita, which was okay.
Guess that does it.
Yeah, now here we are playing Abyss. And it should be good, been looking forward to it. Although, there is one point to note.
Be careful, there's more than one of them this time.
Alright.
No way!
Yes. Yes, there is, Luke.
What the hell?
Oh, that's bullshit, Jansen.
Luke, relax.
Hearts R was okay, honestly. As a portable Tales game, it was pretty neat. As a portable Tales game, it was pretty neat to have a console-level Tales game on the go. That's a fair point. It did have something like that, didn't it? It's been a while. That's with R1, right?
By holding down the target
Yes.
button and moving the left stick, try to target the enemy in the rear. Good. You can also target the closest enemy by quickly pressing the target button. Try it. Good. You can change targets to attack a weak enemy or help an ally. Adjust your target as the situation needs.
Yeah, it was good to be able to get them to actually function, to focus on defense and healing when it was necessary.
Get ready. Huh?
There we go.
Too easy.
It was good stuff. The story was probably the biggest problem with Hearts R. Even then, it wasn't awful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like to. I've not done Berseria yet. I sat down and played Berseria for like 5 hours once, and then just didn't play more of it. And at this point, I'm gonna end up having to restart the game to get back into it. Chansum, though, is actually currently playing Berseria on his stream. Currently going through Berseria on his stream. We actually mentioned earlier, like, is Abyss gonna be as friendship focused as
Too easy.
Grace's F? Mm-hmm. It's weird how quiet these skits are. Yeah, we were discussing it a little earlier, like, just how friendship focused. Okay, that's probably the way forward. How friendship focused Hearts are, but now you mention it, how friendship focused Grace's F is. But now you mention it, Hearts are was very focused on it as well. The whole thing with the building of the hearts and everything, and it was like, ugh. That took up so much time in the plot. Or is this progress? This is probably
There's
progress.
the way out.
Yeah.
It's about time. I'm sick of this place.
Someone's coming.
Don't tell me you're with the Darkwings.
Darkwings? You know, at this point, it's probably just that more people played Grace's. Or Grace's F.
They're bandits. 2 men and a woman. Wait, there's only 2 of you.
Yes.
Don't go comparing me to some pathetic bandit.
Yes, you might upset the bandits.
Hey!
Yeah, I think I like to.
We lost our way and wound up here. Who are you?
It seems black and dark seem kind of interchangeable with Japanese translations. I don't remember Grace's opening song, honestly. It's been a long time since I've played it.
One of the wheels on my coach started acting up.
It's like, in Yu-Gi-Oh! You've got the Dark Magician, in Japan is the Black Magician, and stuff like that. It seems like Black and Dark are just kind of interchangeable in the translation.
When the jug fell off, so I came here to draw some more.
Ooh.
The coach, perfect!
Do you go to the capital?
Yeah, that's my last stop.
Let's hitch a ride. I'm sick of walking.
Yes, we don't know this area very well. Would that be all right with you?
To the capital, it'll be 12,000 gold apiece.
God damn.
You got enough on you?
That's expensive.
Yeah.
Really? Sounds cheap to me. My dad'll take care of it when we get to the capital.
That's no good. I need payment in advance.
Take this.
Wow, this is some gem. All right, hop aboard.
Huh, you got some nice stuff. Now I don't have to get my shoes all dirty.
Alright, let's go back and check the other path. I thought the other path would be the way forward, but it wasn't. Again, I'm missing that, the minimap. Yeah, if there's one real criticism for Hearts R, though, it was the Hearts dungeon design. Was just... it was so repetitive.
Too easy.
At least the game had other dungeons. There we go.
Get out of my base.
There we go, 2 treasure chests. With some gold. And a life bottle, nice. That'll be useful later. You think so? I never played far enough into Innocence to hit any dungeons. You think that's because it's on the DS? Yeah, like how does it compare with Tempest, do you know? Tempest usually gets flack for being like the worst of them. You know, it's nice to see even all this time ago they had the same save point noise. Never played Tempest. No. I've got a fan translation of Innocence. It really is a shame Innocence R never got properly localized. Because I'd be down for playing Innocence R. Kinda slow. That's interesting considering it's supposed to be like, what, 10 hours or so, like 10-15 hours long. Yeah, I don't want to go through Innocence. Maybe I'll stream it at some point. See if it'll work on my DS streaming. Because there's a bunch of RPGs on DS worth a look. Welcome back, Sana.
Hey, that coach is under attack.
The army's chasing those bandits. It's those Darkwings I mistook you for.
You there! Move your coach before you get caught in the crossfire.
Adventure happened while you were gone.
Commander, enemy has crossed the Hotel Road Bridge. They're putting gunpowder on the bridge.
My, they intend to drop the bridge, do they?
Phone slot activation detected. The enemy set off phonic arcs using the 5th phonon. The bridge is going to explode.
Tartarus, full stop. Activate phonic barrier.
Yes, sir. Tartarus, full stop.
Phonic barrier activated.
I guess we're not going back that way. Interesting.
Whoa, that was cool.
Wow. That's Malkuth's newest land dreadnought, the Tartarus.
Malkuth? What's the Malkuth military doing hanging around here?
What do you mean? Of course they're here. There's been no end to the rumors that Kimlaska is going to start a war any day now.
Interesting, so we're in another country.
Wait a minute, this isn't Kimlaska?
What are you talking about? This is the Malkuth Empire, the West Rugnica Plains.
Hang on! I thought this coach was headed for the capital, Batical.
No, Grand Kokma, capital of Malkuth, and home to His Imperial Majesty Peony the Ninth.
Peony?
I was mistaken.
How can you be so calm about it? How could you make a mistake like that?
God damn it, sit down.
I didn't recognize the area. What's your excuse?
I've been confined to the manor. I've never been outside. How the hell should I have known?
You're sure acting strange. Are you two Kimlaskan?
No, we're from Malkuth. We have business in Batikal. We were on our way there.
Yep, let's see.
Talk about bald-faced.
If you want to accuse her, that's what face. Go ahead.
If you're going to Kimlaska, you should have taken the road south rather than crossing the bridge. Mind you, with that bridge out, you can't go back now.
Are you serious? Now what do we do?
I wonder how much of the game going home is going to be.
We're passing through Engave to the east on the way to Grand Kokma. What do you two want to do?
If we go all the way to Grand Kokma, we'll just wind up farther away. Let's stop in Engave and think about how to get back to Kimlaska.
Okay, cool.
Take us to Engave. I don't like walking.
Okay, then here we go.
We get back whatever Tyr gave him then, since she probably paid way more than was necessary to get here. The Grocer's Hamlet.
This is Engave.
Really? I thought you would have ended up staying on the coach regardless.
If you're going to Kimlaska, you should head for the Kite Seward checkpoint south of here. Take care.
Thank you.
A checkpoint. We won't be able to get through without passports. This could be a problem.
It'll be fine.
What if we just struck each other with our phone-ons again? You like early grinding? That's reasonable. If I'd known we'd actually get off, I would have done it.
But right now, I want to check this place out. This is my first time in a city.
A city? Well, I suppose we do need to prepare a bit before we leave. Let's stay the night here.
Yes. Do they sell weapons? Reasonable. It's not even been a day, goddamn. No more complaints from Luke. Taking bets on when the next complaint from Luke will be. Really? Really? No more complaints, he says, as he then proceeded to complain. If you don't talk to the animals in JRPGs, are you playing JRPGs properly? Hello, old man. Alright. But you never know what animals in JRPGs may actually say or do. Talk to them all. Somebody important, you say? You mean this is the first time Rapigs appeared? You know what those Fonstones all floating in a ring in the sky are called? They're called the Fonstone Ring. There's no way to go on from that without being incredibly insulting to that guy. Oh, it's cooking in this game. Ice balls, you mean jelly donuts? I'm surprised. I thought Rapigs would be something like Chocobos and we're just in all the Tales games. Tell me more about cooking. Interesting. I feel like in the Tales games I've played already, cooking was never really necessary. So I wonder if it's actually going to be necessary in the older ones, which may be theoretically harder. Oh, you mean this system that Final Fantasy 15 copied? Yeah, I can understand that. Get yourself some of those buffs. It'll probably be fine to walk into a stranger's house and demand they tell us how to cook what they're cooking. You! TP man, that's reasonable. Fruit cocktail. Hey, you who just walked into my house. Would you go and get some miso? My child's being lazy. Cool. Alright, lady at the mill. Lady at the mill. Okay. I bet that's a lie. What's that, Chansum?
Wow, these apples look good.
Sir, you need to pay.
Yeah, Luke.
Why do I have to pay?
Because you took one of
You can't
his
just
apples.
take a store's products without paying.
But the manor pays for everything all at once. Oh wait, this is Malkuth.
Malkuth or Kimlaska, the normal way to shop at a store is to pay money for what you buy when you buy it.
I haven't got any money on me.
Except for, you know, at least 700 gold in my pocket. It's cool stuff, it is cool
You have
stuff.
the money the monsters dropped.
Oh yeah. It's not gold, so I'd forgotten all about it.
Hey, if you're not going
It's
to pay,
not gold,
I'm going
it's
to have you
gold.
arrested.
Nobody said anything about not paying. So,
Nobody said
how does
anything
this
about not
work?
paying. Why do I have to pay?
Alright, let's explain how shops work. I can't believe he doesn't know how to shop at a store. Are all aristocrats like this?
Interesting. Feels bad, okay. You need some meat. Sketchy beef. You want some of that sketchy beef? Okay, let's get the miso before we buy anything. Such world-renowned flavor, apparently. Alright, let's go. I like this. I like this so far. This has been pretty neat. Very low-key. A simple enough reason to head off on an adventure which isn't world-threatening. I like that as a really nice change. Like in Zillia, you head off an adventure because of the world-threatening thing that happens. I can't remember what the adventure was in Races. And of course in Hearts Eye you head off on the adventure because of the broken heart. It's good stuff.
Nothing. Every last scrap of food in the storehouse has been stolen.
This has happened time and time again since those fires up north. You think maybe some deserters hiding out up there have started to come here looking for food?
Yeah, it's good stuff to make an audience surrogate character who can reasonably fit into the world and have a reason to be explained.
Would those guys really bother to steal that?
Like, you need to be able to explain stuff to a player, but an audience surrogate character is a difficult thing to reasonably do.
Oh, come on. So someone stole it. Just go buy some more.
What? We break our backs all year tending these fields.
Hey, I just heard Kelly's place got hit by a food thief too. It's you. So, you didn't just steal from me, you were at it over here too, huh?
What? You're the one who raided my storehouse?
No.
They see the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Are you calling
Who actually
me a thief?
says that?
You tried to steal an apple from me.
That's it. I'm taking you to the authorities.
He tried to steal an apple, that means he stole everything. Alright, fair enough, Sandy. I appreciate the look. I imagine you can have some food at this point, so have yourself a good meal. Quick, close the door before anybody notices the JPEG.
Hush! We've got an important guest from the military here. Calm down.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Make sure not to do them both at the same time.
Stealing food.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Rose, this guy may be with the Dark Wings. He's got to be responsible for all the food getting stolen lately.
It's It's interesting how much of this dialogue is voiced, and yet the skits really aren't.
I'm telling you people, I'm not your damn thief. Do I look like I'm going hungry to you?
My, what a lively boy. Let's all just settle down first, all right?
Yes, please do.
Colonel.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Colonel Jade Curtis, 3rd Division of Youth Imperial Forces. And who might you be?
I see that Klonoa reference on his belt. That's the same symbol Klonoa has on his hat. A reference to Pac-Man.
Luke. Luke phone.
Luke!
What's your problem?
Have you forgotten? This is enemy territory. Your father, Duke Fabra, is one of Malkuth's greatest enemies. Don't use your name so casually.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Yes. There are plenty of people here who've had family killed by your father. You don't want any unnecessary trouble, do you?
I wonder if Namco would redo this game in the same way they redid Vesperia, considering that there was the 3DS port.
Is something wrong?
My apologies, Colonel. He's Luke. I'm Tyr. We were headed for Chesidonia, but we boarded the wrong coach and wound up here.
Oh? So you're with this man suspected of being with the Darkwings?
We're not with the Darkwings. The Malkuth military forced the real Darkwings to the other side of Rotelro Bridge.
Ah, I see. So you were on that coach from earlier.
Yes.
What is all this about, Colonel?
Just as Tyr said, a group of bandits thought to be the Darkwings fled toward Kimlaska.
Gonna be honest with you, I honestly don't remember what Roland sounds like. Just that it's always a case of shut up, Roland.
I can assure you that these two are not with them.
They don't appear to be mere food thieves either.
Phone Master Ion.
I was a bit curious, so I investigated the food storehouse.
Roland was silenced and everybody was happy about it.
I found this in a corner of the room.
Aren't you supposed to be missing?
This is
I mean, I guess
from
if
a
you're in the other
sacred
country,
Cheegle.
you are missing.
Yes, a Cheegle is what probably raided your food stores.
See, I told you I wasn't a thief.
Yeah.
But you did eat that apple before paying. You need to learn not to do things that'll make you look suspicious.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know? I didn't know I had to pay.
Well, sounds like that takes care of that. I think you all have something to say to this boy and his friend.
I'm sorry.
Stay out of our
With all the
village.
burglaries lately, I've been a little on edge.
And then they all just leave.
Sorry for accusing you. I'm sorry I made the situation worse.
Do you think you can
I'm
forgive
sorry
him,
you're a
boy?
prick.
I'm not a boy.
I'm sorry. Luke, could we let bygones be bygones?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, whatever.
Glad to hear it. Now, I have business with the Colonel.
Cool.
I'll think of a way to stop the Cheegles, so all of you just go on home for today.
So Phone Master Ion was apparently missing, but is actually just here.
Why is Phone Master Ion here?
Yeah, that's a question.
Phone Master Ion?
The supreme leader of the Order of Lorelei.
Hey, wait a minute. I heard Ion was missing. Master Van said he was returning home to look for him.
Really? That's news to me. I wonder what's going on. He didn't look like he was being held captive.
I'll go ask him.
Yeah, I'll go ask him.
They
It's
seem to be in
fine.
the middle of an important discussion. Let's come back tomorrow.
Why do I have to follow your orders?
It would have given away the fact that we're not from this country. Maybe that's why I like Tyr. Maybe I should be playing as Tyr instead of Luke. I still need to find that windmill. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Have you seen the person I was with? A boy, pretty short, kind of out of it.
Sorry, I was away from the inn for a little while.
Honestly, that Ion, where did he run off to?
No, it's fine. The exploration's always a good thing. In Tales games, I often just stick with the main character because the main character is
He was over at Rose's
the
place.
one character who's usually guaranteed to always be in the party. It's like when I did Zillia and then started a run of Zillia with... I did Zillia with Jude, then started a run of Zillia with Mila. And like reacquainting myself to Mila was very interesting.
Really? Thank you.
Hey, wait a second. What's the phone master doing here? I heard he was missing.
Huh? Are there rumors like that floating around? I have to tell Ion.
Alright. Bye, little girl. I look forward to seeing you in our party later because you were in the opening.
Yes, but she looks like a phone master guardian, so I assume Ion's journey is officially recognized by the Order of Lorelei.
If it is, then why is he assumed missing?
They're Ion's personal guard, a special force within the Oracle Knights. They accompany him on all official business.
And also, special force within the Oracle Knights. One of them's a child.
That chick is one of Master Van's soldiers, huh?
Hmm.
What was up with Ion being missing? I'm gonna be so mad if that was just a mistake.
Hmm. Why did he get on your nerves? Yeah. If anything, you were in the wrong. Just kill him. Be fine. Dump his body in the countryside. Hello. These people keep saying words that don't mean anything to me. I don't even know who says that, kid. Okay. Let's talk to this woman again. Maybe she'll tell me where the windmill is. I'm starting to think it's not actually in town. Watermill. Okay, I was after the complete wrong thing. Alright. Pretty sure that's a man. Yeah, I think you said windmill as well. Which is fair enough, because like, I was saying windmill. Okay. Like, that's the watermill, right? Yeah, that is the correct building. Alright, so what is the trouble? Oh, there you are. How dare you hide in the corner like this? Give me some miso. I feel like if Tyr really wants to get anything done on this journey, she's gonna forbid Luke from talking after we leave this village. I feel like it will save so much trouble. Maybe like punch him in the throat so he can't speak. Because you know, if you just forbid him from speaking, he'll keep speaking. Ooh, pasta. Spaghetti isn't pasta though, it's a particular kind of pasta. Noodles. Milk. I feel like Tyr is probably like considerably older than Luke, but with the way anime is, Tyr could be 16. And we just never know. You know what? No, we never let Luke cook. Ooh, 5% TP. Well, this is getting fun. It's one of those things though, like, Tyr's bearing says that she should probably be at least mid to late 20s, but this is anime, so of course she's a teenager. Jeez. You know what? We can hold off for the minute on buying anything. Hello? No, I don't remember that, but honestly, you've said it to me again, and I'm like, seriously, Jude's 15? He's in med school. You feel like, based on his profession, his intelligence, and his height, you feel like he should be at least 18. Anime. God damn. It was a Word of the Sword, I knew it. Wonder where Bane's at. Bane is apparently lurking. I assume he's busy with something then. It's like one of those things, this is how stuff like, oh, she looks like she's 12 but she's actually 1,000 years old, becomes a recurring joke. And, you know, let's not forget just how easy it is for games and media when localized to the West to just say a character is like, oh yeah, no, in Japan this character's 14. In the West, this character is 18. And it doesn't matter because they look old enough anyway. Ugh. Ugh.
Sorry about earlier. You can stay here free tonight. It's the least I can do.
Hey, Bane.
Tomorrow, we'll head for the Kitesor checkpoint. With the bridge out,
Yeah, you having trouble there, Luke?
We also have to do something about passports.
I can't stand it. I can't just leave like this.
Why?
Unbelievable. Are you still mad?
Of course. They called me a thief.
Dandruff, with the way he was going at it, I thought it was just straight up lice.
They called them sacred.
They're herbivores that live in the woodlands of the East Rubnica Plains. They're one of the symbols of the Order of Lorelei, along with the Order's founder, Yulia. Their forest is just north of this village, actually.
You know, it's really rare to find anything where the standard message speed is slower than voice. That's interesting.
We're going there tomorrow.
To do what?
To look for proof that they're the thieves.
I doubt we'll find any.
Why does it matter?
Shut up. I've made up my mind.
You know, she could just leave you here. There's nothing but polite responsibility that is keeping her from just dumping you in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, Ben. Not much of an inn if there's only one room with 3 beds. Well, I guess Luke is probably not going to sit down this entire game then. Again, you should really be nicer to her. Where'd you get the notebook from? Yeah, that's a good way to make somebody not feel sorry for you. That's fair enough. I never expect to hit all the skits anyway. But thanks for the warning, Chansom. Okay. I guess it's on the way, probably. You were going there anyway, idiot. Small box. Don't look inside. It's probably not as embarrassing as it sounds. Alright, let's go. Let's head north. I miss world maps. A world map without random encounters as well, that's neat. I'm gonna be honest, the style that Tales games end up going into, probably beginning with...
Did you see me? Your footwork was sloppy. You missed their vital points. You were a mess.
Oh, shut up!
like races, maybe? Which is basically the same idea that Final Fantasy X had. It's interesting. I don't think it's as appealing as... There you go. I don't think it's as appealing as a world map. Yeah. Like Final Fantasy X. It's like there's a lot of bloom on this. Have I got the settings set to a weird thing? Take a look at this. I can figure the video. No, it seems fine. Hey TK, how you doing, buddy? One day, Bane, will get to Breath of Fire 4. One day.
You're dead! Check this out! Take this! See ya! That's your best?
Interesting. So we just got a new art. Base kick attack from above. Gain Fang Strike into Havoc. Fang Blade into Havoc Strike. This is understandable. This is understandable. Yep. Is the game having frame rate issues on the world map? I mean, you gotta say your victory is where you can go.
That was awesome! Did you see me?
Your footwork was sloppy. You missed their vital points. You were a mess.
Oh, shut up!
Like, seriously, is the game having frame rate issues when I turn the camera on the world map? That feels like something you should have maybe fixed in testing. That's not bad. That is not bad. This Gear 4 is good. I like Valvatoris. Yeah, if there's one Final Fantasy I'm never gonna farm that shit in, it's definitely 4.
One must fight to live.
Like, original 4 was bad enough with the pigtails. Or like 2D 4. One thing I do like with the Tales games is the application of gels being percentage based, which means unlike stuff like potions and what have you, the usual healing stuff from your typical RPGs. Okay, so you can't do that in the air. It means that the gels never lose their effectiveness, which is good. Like, just the entire idea of pigtails in FF4 is like, okay, cool. You have a 1 in 64 chance of a pink puff appearing. And then, if a pink puff actually appears, you have a 1 in 64 chance of them dropping the pigtails. Yeah, how about I don't do this? Final Fantasy IV. These birds have a lot of health. Am I meant to be here yet? It's good work, Etik. Yeah, percentage-based healing items, I think, are way better than just flat numbers. Because inevitably, in any game like that, you end up with them not being... I'm in the right spot. Alright, cool. Inevitably, you end up with those items being massively outclassed very quickly.
Too easy.
Alright. You know, I don't think I've... No, that's not true. I was going to say, like, I don't think I've ever had to grind in a Tales game before. But that's not true. That was, like, a good 70% of what Xillia 2 was.
That's your best?
I hate grinding for materials like that.
I'm not good at holding back.
Okay, cool. Did I just learn free run, or was that tier learn free run? L2. Awesome. These monsters are just making a beeline for me. Come on.
One must fight to live.
That works, I guess. When was the last time I played an action RPG on the stream?
These guys are wimps.
Don't get cocky.
Okay. I don't think we'll be doing that, Jansen. But good to know, I guess. Ah, there we go. That looks like a dungeon entrance.
You're dead. How
Interesting that it's so far away from the town. I would have thought, especially being the first actual dungeon, I would have thought it'd be way closer. Okay, this isn't it. Not going to tell me what it is. I was just following the path. Like, north of the village. Audio glitch, and it looks like the game might have crashed. That bodes well.
I'll destroy you.
Huh? Okay, so I think we're gonna save more.
Yes, that does it.
That was weird. I've heard Abyss is actually kind of glitchy and that the 3DS version did fix some of them. Do you think that's one of them if you end up here first? Way later part of the game. Yeah. But yeah, no, we're gonna save more often. Okay, now I have to figure out where the forest I'm actually supposed to be looking for is. Also, is this frame rate? Is it that? Is this frame rate stuff? Very close to Geneva. Alright. Is the frame rate? Is the frame rate when turning the map supposed to be as stuttery as that?
Just stay dead.
It's like, watch when I watch it. Watch as I turn the map. It is. Okay. Yeah, there's no audio on the map.
That was acceptable.
That's disappointing. Okay, so there's no audio outside of battle. So what we're going to do is we're going to save it, and I'm going to reload the file. And hopefully that'll fix it. We're just hitting all the weird stuff today. Teak, are you streaming later? And if so, what are you streaming? Right. Yeah, that's not right. Yes. Okay. Interesting. I hope we get some interesting stuff like that for you, Jansen. Probably not a good idea if you're tired. Zeromus is probably going to irritate you. That's probably a good idea. Thanks, Jansen.
Just stay dead.
It's weird that it's not affecting the battles. That's where I'm after there.
That was too easy. Nobody can beat us.
Don't blame me if your excitement leads to pain.
Does the 3DS version actually fix some of that problem? Some of the glitches that you've encountered before? It does. Alright, that's good. Well, the good news is we should have some more money now, though, so we can just call this a grind bit. 15 gal, jeez, how much do we actually have? 419, yeah. Yeah, let's go this way.
I'll destroy you.
Second edition PS2. I have no idea whether mine is a second edition or not. It was more a case of, hey, I can get Tales of the Abyss on PS2, a game that wasn't released in this country. Yes, please. Two runs of Abyss. Ah, the days before you could just patch games. You ever feel like Final Fantasy IV DS has recommended levels that are bullshit? I have a feeling this game's going to end up being problematic. There's no way it's selling. You're going off a GameFAQs list. That's fair enough. Oh, Magic's live. This game's going to be problematic at times. I can feel it. Alright, do you have gel? That's nice. Sell me stuff. I say I'm not big on FF4, so there's a lot of it I'm not aware of. Where was there anybody selling gel? Yeah, on DS. Yeah. He was selling vegetables. Guy to the right. So he sells gel and vegetables, alright. He's got apples, lemons. No oranges. But he's got them without the gel. And that's not good. I need the gel. This game's going to be a problem, isn't it? I'm going to regret having said I'll do Abyss. I can feel it now. There we go. Just this guy. But you know what? Let me sell some stuff. Wooden sword, rod. Specifically for trading, alright. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I can't see how it would be OBS related, because there's no effects audio coming through the TV either. Game settings. Let's reset it. Blech. Okay, save that and reset. Alright, let's hope it works again. Tail Studio. There we go. Okay, so is it going to cut this all out when we get back into the file? Is the question. There we go. That is fair enough, Chansum, and I appreciate it. Alright, let's go find the right forest this time. Alright, so to the north. Let's just go straight north.
Let's go.
That was weird. And it brings me to a point I actually wanted to mention earlier that I'd actually forgotten about. The way the skits feel emptier than they should. Because the game still treats it as if there's audio playing, as if there's voice dialogue. And like, the music gets quieter and everything, and the game proceeds as if there's voices. But there isn't. And it would probably be less of a problem if the music didn't go quieter.
We're done here.
Alright. And you just don't use hearts again for a minute. Help me, I've got a rhinoceros beetle on my tail. Oh, mushrooms. Wings. I got a lot of stuff out of that.
You're dead.
I feel nothing for my
That's some good work, Tyr. You should probably be in charge. Alright, let's see if we can find the forest. Farming search points.
I feel nothing for my enemy.
Oh, there we go. That's probably the way. That's actually a point. My computer wallpaper cycles, which I think was something that was introduced with Windows 7. Which is nice, because it means I don't have to choose one single wallpaper for my computer. At the minute, it's Metroid Prime 2 that is represented. Metroid Prime 2 was the first game I played that was like, your TV has to support 60Hz or you don't get to play this game. Every other game before that was like either 50Hz only or 50 or 60. It would give you the option, like, can your TV do 60? We'll let you try it out. If it can, then you can play in 60. But then Metroid Prime 2 was all like, that looks like a weird tree. And Metroid Prime 2 was all like, no, you're doing 60 or you're not playing. Weird.
Hey, it's that Ion kid.
He's in trouble.
Well, that was big. That's fair enough, T.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, a bunch of games from that time period gave you the option.
I just used too strong a Dothic phonic art. Oh, you're the two from Engave yesterday.
Engave, not Engive.
I'm Luke.
Luke, that means Light of the Sacred Flame in ancient Hispanian. That's a nice name.
Please do not
Sergeant Tyr Grants.
humor him.
1st Platoon Oracle Knights Intelligence Division, under Grand Maestro Mo's command.
Ah, you're Van's younger sister. I've heard of you. This is the first time we've met, isn't it?
Sister?
You're Master Van's sister?
Then why did she try to
Then
kill
what
him?
was with you trying to kill him?
Ooh, tiles.
Kill him?
Sorry, it's nothing. Just something between us.
Sibling rivalry.
Don't try to avoid the question. If you're his sister, why are you trying to kill him?
It's just this sibling rivalry, apparently. Oh, hey, look, there's the mascot from this game in the background.
It's a Cheagle.
That's what that is?
So they do live here. Come on, we're gonna catch that thing.
Would it be best if I don't inquire about you and Van?
No, you probably
I'm
should
sorry.
inquire.
It relates to my homeland. I'd prefer not to get you or Luke involved.
Hey, it's gonna get away!
Let's go!
This is where we learn Luke has ADHD.
Oh, right.
Well, if he's your brother, then why were you trying to kill him? Oh, hey, shiny thing. Yeah, go for it, Jansen. Well, it's none of your business either. Alright. Yeah, let me see what this is. That's good, I like that. There's good use of the linking. Was it Hi, I'm Daisy? Because I could believe it was Hi, I'm Daisy. It did Metal Gear Solid 3 and Persona 4 and stuff. No, alright. Okay. Yeah, Haim Days did a bunch of stuff. I think they eventually stopped doing it because they were kind of tired of the reception it was receiving. Maybe over their other stuff, I don't know. It was kind of like what they were really known for. And you can find a lot of fan dubs of those comics on YouTube. They do things instead. Quick, smack him.
I just keep getting better.
Alright. Secretly practicing. Well, yeah, in training, your opponent isn't trying to kill you. Uh-huh. You know, maybe it'd be a good idea to take advice in combat from somebody who's far more experienced than you. That's probably the thing we're after, isn't it? Is that in combat? Well, they both sound equally useless, but Mysterious Intruder is somewhat reasonable, I guess. Thanks, Jansen. Like, 15 seconds is a long time to stand still. 2% is a good healing rate, but 15 seconds is a long time to stand still. Yeah. Plus, it would require Tyr to actually take damage, which isn't going to happen anytime soon.
Ha! Get out of my base!
You know what these things remind me of? Anybody remember the movie Quest for Camelot?
Who's next? Take this!
One must fight to live.
There was a chicken in it that was magically combined with a an axe, with an axe beak. Yeah, with a two-handed dragon.
Let's go! Take this!
And the blind guy and the main characters, they're called axe beaks. Yeah, it probably says that at the start, doesn't it? And the main character, who was a girl who wanted to be a knight and spent the entire movie trying to show just how capable she was of being a knight, and it just showed constantly she was really not capable of being a knight. But at the end of the movie, she's knighted anyway, and nobody apparently cares. Beam down, boys! Oh yeah, no, the same plot's been done plenty of times. And it's always ridiculous when it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna prove myself worthy of being a knight against all the odds, and it's like, you really don't. It's a dumb plot point. Have better writing. Alright, let's go. Really wish we had the minimap.
Ah, you see, it got away. Could you two be any slower?
No, she gets to go off with the blind guy and be knighted.
Don't worry, their nesting ground should be up ahead.
How do you know?
Oh, actually, I was curious about the thefts in Engave and did a little looking. Cheagles are intelligent and peaceful creatures. It's not like them to steal food.
Okay.
Well, looks like we're both headed to the same place then.
The two of you came here to investigate the Cheagles too?
Yeah, you know, because somebody can't leave well enough alone.
I'm not gonna just let people accuse me of things I didn't do. And you're coming with us.
I'm not doing this for noble reasons.
Really? You don't mind?
How can you think of taking Phone Master Ion somewhere so dangerous?
Then what do you
He
want
doesn't
to do
care.
with him? He'll just come wandering back here on his own.
I'm sorry, I just have to know. Cheagles are the sacred beasts
I
of our
wanna
order,
know.
after all.
And you show me. I wanna know about the Cheagles in the
Leave
forest.
a guy with a face so pale he looks like he's about to die.
That's kind of rude.
Oh, thank you so much. You're such a nice person, Luke.
Ion hasn't known Luke long enough.
No, I'm not. Now quit saying stupid stuff and let's go.
Okay.
Like, the refusal to accept the compliment that is nice really says everything.
You're gonna protect me? Sir Luke, I'm so moved.
I hope this kid continues to irritate Luke.
You'll just be in the way. Don't get all worked up over it. And it's just Luke, got it? Now let's go.
Okay, Luke.
Okay, let's go. You know what? If this had a cutscene as we entered this area, that means the other area is likely side path. So let's check that out first. Okay, it's a side path with absolutely nothing there. Interesting. I didn't realise we'd be meeting the Black Waltz's brother. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Black Waltz brother.
Let's go.
Black Waltz number 4. He wasn't allowed a cloak or a hat. Side paths I can't visit yet. God damn it. How dare this game not let me explore?
We're done here.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You want a character with one wing, Chanson playing Baton Kaitos at the minute. Aha! Tricked you with my free run.
Get out of my face.
Yes. Honestly, the more I watch you do it, the more I'm like, you know, I'm never gonna play this. More than anything, it's the card battle system. It's really not for me.
We're all right.
Alright. Yeah, card-based battle systems and RPGs really is not for me. I don't like managing decks like that on the fly. Yeah. I mean, you're pulling it off, so you know, you gotta be doing something right, though.
So that's a Cheagle?
Apparently.
It looks like it's still a child.
It's so cute.
Hey, it ran away.
Well, there it goes.
It is a wild animal after all.
This must be the Cheagle's nesting area.
I do hope we can find some
Reasonable.
proof they stole food from the village.
Those stupid things probably left proof all over the place.
Let's explore a little.
Yeah, card-based battle systems aren't for me. I have issues building the deck and then maintaining the deck. And it's like, nah. Bad enough when I'm doing it in Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate building decks.
These apples have the mark of Engave on them.
They
So,
mark
these
their
guys did
apples?
do it.
I think I hear something inside this tree.
Cheagles live inside tree trunks.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of micromanagement there.
Phone Master, that's too dangerous.
I don't think he's listening to you, too.
This kid is hopeless.
They even fade into the shadow, just disappeared.
Please, let me through.
Like the monsters are gonna understand you.
The Order's founder, Yulia Jue, made a pact with the Cheagles and gained their aid. Or so I've been told.
Okay.
Mew mew. Mew mew. Are you of relation to Yulia Jue?
Whoa, that monster talked!
Cheagle.
It is the power of the ring we were granted as part of our pact with Yulia.
Okay.
Are you of relation to Yulia?
I mean, God damn.
Yes, I'm Ion, phone master of the Order of Lorelei. Am I correct in assuming that you're the Cheagle Elder?
Well, that's what the title says above her speech box.
Hey, monster. You guys stole food from Engave, right?
Shut up, Luke.
I see now. So you've come to exterminate us.
That's good work, Luke.
So you don't deny it?
Cheagles are herbivores. Why do you need to steal human food?
To preserve the Cheagle tribe? It doesn't look like you lack food. There's plenty of vegetation in this forest.
Yeah, so what's going on? Are you competing with another monster for food?
One of our members caused a fire in the northern region. As a result, the Ligers that lived there moved down to this forest.
Right, okay.
In order to prey on us.
Then the reason you stole the food was so your people wouldn't be eaten.
Correct. If they aren't sent food periodically, we Cheagles are captured and eaten.
That's horrible.
And totally not our problem. If you're weak, you're food. That's how it works. Besides, I'd be mad too if you torched my land.
That may be true, but this is hardly a normal food chain.
Luke, we've confirmed that the thieves are Cheagles. What do you want to do now?
What else? We're gonna drag these guys down to Engave and...
But if we do that,
Yeah,
the
no, you're
Ligers
not.
will likely attack Engave next in search of food.
I don't care what happens to that stupid village.
That's not acceptable. Food
Yes,
from Engave is throughout
this
the entire world,
this is
not
not
just
good
the
work,
Malkuth
Luke.
Empire.
Then what do we do?
Let's negotiate with the Ligers.
With monsters?
Can those Liger things talk too?
They'll have to hold the ring,
We
presumably.
can't talk to them directly, but if we take one of the Cheagles with us as a translator...
That sounds dangerous.
Then, I shall lend this sorcerer's ring to the one who will be your interpreter.
Okay.
Mew. Mew, 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 mew.
What the?
This child is the one who caused the fire in the north. I want you to take him with you.
And if all else fails, throw him to the Ligers as punishment.
My name's Mew. Pleased to meet you.
Something about this
Your
thing's
name
really annoying.
is... What? Your name is the only word you can say. Which is incredibly convenient. It's like, what about all the others? Are the others all called Mew as well?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Discount Carbuncle.
Oh, you're gonna drive me nuts. I should just roast you and eat you right
That
now.
sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable, Jansen. Why? They haven't done anything. That might be a bit much though, Ion. Yeah, go for it, Johnson. I assume you know best about the spoilers. Okay, and let's check this one out. See how good this is. Get rid of that. How good are we here? You tired? Would you like to rest? As a guy? Alright, let's get out of here. Well, there's a save point. Now you just imagine it in Mew's squeaky, high-pitched voice, and it's funnier. Well, anime isn't doing its job if it's not making you question whether or not something's a guy. I was thinking earlier when we saw the first skit with Ion and actually got to see Ion's portrait, like, I'm gonna completely forget this kid is a guy.
Everyone, watch this!
Whoa! He breathed fire!
Oh, you can attack? Cool, get in the party.
Neat, huh?
What was that?
I can breathe fire, so I'm useful for more than just interpreting.
Isn't that how you got into the current problematic situation there?
I'm going to work extra hard to make up for all the trouble I caused my friends.
Hmm.
That's right. I'd forgotten the Cheagles were a fire-breathing species.
Yes, we are, but mine is special.
Special?
Because it burns down entire areas of the forest?
I'm still a child, so I can't actually breathe fire. But... the Sorcerer's Ring! Thanks to that, I can breathe fire!
Okay.
And no matter how much fire I breathe out, I never get tired!
So, how did you burn the area of the forest before?
Huh?
It was originally made to amplify phonic arts. It's a type of capacity core. But a flame of that size isn't going to be of much use in battle.
Ah. Have you ever heard the tale of Bridget? From Guilty Gear.
Yeah, but come on, breathing fire, that'll be fun! Hey you, thing!
The weird localization. Yeah, there's like, I'm thinking there like, oh, I can breathe fire, but I can only breathe fire with the Sorcerer's Ring. It's like, then how did you breathe fire to burn down part of the forest previously? Alright, let me get you a picture of Bridget from Guilty Gear. Yeah, that picture is tiny. Get you a decent sized picture of Bridget. Never actually played as Bridget. Hmm. What's with these tiny ass pictures Google keeps linking me with? Here we go. Bridget's there's artwork for Bridget from Accent Core. So yeah, there's Bridget. Can breathe fire and command with the sorcerer's ring without his trying to control it.
That's horrible.
Alright. Thanks for clarifying that, Chanson.
Shut up. It's fine for this little freak. Listen up, thing. When I give the order, you spit fire. Got it?
Misaki. Alright, let's see this then. Misaki. This is fair enough. Yeah, Bridget is presented as a girl, has a girl's name, acts like a girl. Bridget's a guy. I think I forget what the story with it is.
Mew. Yes, sir.
Raised in a monastery by nuns, I guess. From, like, very young childhood. Or something. I forget what Bridget's backstory is. Yeah, I don't really play as Bridget. Ever. Honestly, I don't even know Bridget's moveset. Okay. Cool. Go burn the forest down. Yeah. As far as Guilty Gear goes, like, my main used to be Testament. In Guilty Gear ZX, or Guilty Gear XX, I need to actually figure out what... You know what? Let me find this out right now. Any idea here? Execs. Execs? Execs? I have no fucking idea. Nice. That sounds awesome. I like Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear at one point overtook Tekken as my favourite little fighting game. But like, I haven't played it seriously since the PS2. Guilty Gear XX apparently is XX. And like back in XX, my main was Testament, who was interesting. The entire gameplay function of Testament is basically trap based. Your fault being threatened by like. Okay. Testament, Slayer. And I wanted to learn Chip Zanoff, but I never did. Yeah. It's hard to stick with fighting games now. The focus just isn't there. I'm not I'm not really capable of spending hours a day on fighting games. But of course, Testament isn't in Guilty Gear Xrd, so I can't main Testament there. So I moved to Slayer as my main whenever I play Guilty Gear Xrd, but I don't play it much. I can play Sol Bad Guy competently enough. And if I'm going, if I'm playing a female character, not that I really distinguish. Oh, I'll play a female character to mix it up. But if I'm playing a female character, it's usually Baiken. Right? I like Baiken. Milia Rage is kind of neat, but I never bothered to learn her.
Yes, we cross the river and keep going.
I like Baiken because she's a one-eyed, one-armed samurai. It's a cool design.
How are we supposed to cross the river when there's no bridge?
We'll just have to wade through the river.
I finished Persona 4 Arena, although, God, the story mode was so tiring. It's a visual novel, occasionally letting you play a fighting game. Like Persona 4 Dancing All Night is a visual novel that occasionally lets you do rhythm game sections. But the visual novel segments are so long, and nothing you do in them matters. So you're just there like, oh yeah, no, I'm X, X, X. In some cases, like 20-30 minutes at a time before you get to actual gameplay.
Fine, you can stay here.
Which isn't a problem in games that are actually focused visual novels that have their entire gameplay be the visual novels, because then they have some kind of interactivity in the visual novel section. And Persona 4 Arena doesn't have that.
Excuse me? Hey, thing. Breathe fire on that tree's roots.
Mew?
You heard me. Breathe fire already.
But that whole issue is a big part of the reason why I never finished Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Yeah, there is that. Okay, we can't go back. Yeah. It's like I'll sit down and play something like the Ace Attorney games or
What do you think of that?
the Zero Escape games or Danganronpa, and it's not a problem.
Excellent thinking.
But there, the visual novels have an interactive point.
This is nothing.
Indeed. Mew is the one who deserves thanks.
Yeah.
Hey!
I thought it was nothing for you. And stop yelling. Phone Master Ion, shall we be on our way?
Oh, right.
I really like
Cheer up. Come on,
Tish,
let's
she's
get going.
great.
Let's go.
Shut up.
Fun fact, the 3DS version uses that exact voice clip for if you highlight Tales of the Abyss on the 3DS menu. So, let's go. Mew, 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 mew. I was wondering if they'd actually recorded the line specifically for the 3DS version. Should have known that they hadn't. Yeah, I like visual novels. I've actually been kind of debating, like, will we do the Ace Attorney trilogy sometime? Because that would be kind of neat. And it's been long enough, it's been long enough since I've done the trilogy that I don't actually remember specific evidence and stuff. I remember the culprits of each case, but in a lot of the cases, the game just tells you who the culprit is to begin with. Yeah. It can be pretty fun, but the problem is, like, there's no voice acting. doing Danganronpa or the Zero Escape series would work better, because like with the Nonary games release, they added full English voice acting to 9 Hours 9 Persons That Doors and Virtue's Last Reward, and Zero Time Dilemma just has full English voice acting. And I'm pretty sure Danganronpa was fully voiced in English. Gimme. There is actually, if you want to see a playthrough of the Ace Attorney games, there is... I can't remember what the channel's called. There's a playthrough on YouTube. It's done by 2 dudes. One of the guys is ProZD, if you've ever seen any of his stuff. And they do voice acting for them, for the characters as they go through, and it's pretty entertaining. That could be useful. Yeah, it's pretty entertaining. I think it's worth a look if you want to see Ace Attorney without actually playing it. I understand a lot of people aren't necessarily into visual novels. Ace Attorney, like the first Ace Attorney game, is... I think it was my first visual novel experience. Back in 2007, I think, with my DS Lite.
We're done here.
Ah, the DS Lite. It was such a great system. I mean, it'd be great if I had a good, reliable way to stream DS games. But we're at the point now where it's like, in a similar way to Game Boy Color, it's like, why settle for Game Boy if you can do Game Boy and Game Boy Color? Or like, why settle for Game Boy and Game Boy Color if you can do Game Boy Advance? Because the Game Boy Advance could do Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Like, if you get what I mean? It's like, why settle for DS when, like, if you can do 3DS? Because the 3DS could also do DS. Like, if you could get away to hook up a 3DS capture card, and, like, then you could theoretically do DS and 3DS. Yeah.
Yes?
Nostalgia's great.
How'd you learn strong moves like that?
But no, what I mean, Ben, is like, if you're gonna be able to do Game Boy, like, why settle for just Game Boy when you can do Game Boy and Game Boy Color? Or why settle for just Game Boy and Game Boy Color if you can do Game Boy Advance, which will let you do Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, and Game Boy Color? For nostalgia purposes, like, specific hardware, sure. Earlier this year, I was out, and in CX, I think it was in Ashton, they had a silver Game Boy Pocket on display, and I was so tempted to buy it. It looked so nice. I have absolutely no use for it, and I do not want to play Game Boy. I don't want to play on an original Game Boy or Game Boy Pocket with the backlight and the battery requirement. No interest in that whatsoever, but it looked so nice, and I would love to just hold up a Game Boy Pocket again. That was my first handheld system, the Game Boy Pocket.
Wait, I don't need some long explanation. Just tell me if there's some easy way to get stronger.
Yeah, it's more reasonable. Like, if I play Game Boy, if I want to play Game Boy and actual Game Boy hardware, I'll do it on my Advance SP. The one with the backlight. Which I have a picture of on my Instagram, comparing it. Which might actually also just be on my phone. Yeah, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Yeah, the Game Boy Light would be interesting. Like, if you can see that. Get a look at that. This one is my red Game Boy Advance SP. With a backlight, this is the standard. It's a black refurbished model. And, like, the actual difference between the two is astounding. I'm probably going to have to reset the camera now. Like, the difference between the two is astounding. And it's fantastic. So if I'm playing original Game Boy, I'll play them on that. Original Game Boy or Game Boy Color, if I want to play off actual hardware. If I don't, emulation's fine. You can emulate Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance so easily these days.
You're unbelievable.
What?
Back to the game.
Please, don't fight. I'll tell you an easy way to become stronger.
Really? How?
What kind of capacity core do you use, Luke?
Capacity core? What's that?
You don't know?
Like a Lilium Orb.
He's somewhat ignorant about the world.
Well, excuse me.
Princess.
Then take this, Luke.
Is this a capacity core?
Yes. You can think of it as an accessory with a phonic art applied to it. Your body's abilities will increase in accordance with the phonic verse inscribed.
Cool.
These days, even regular citizens wear them as fashion accessories.
So if I put
Interesting.
this on, I can use that art you used earlier?
Basically the same thing as the, I forget what they were called in Zillia. Like, Lilium Orbs were Zillia 2, right? And Zillia 1 was something else.
I'm sorry, only phone masters of the Order of Lorelei can use Gothic phonic arts.
Oh, that sucks.
That's fair enough. I kind of did the same thing with Final Fantasy Adventure when we did that short stream of it. I could have emulated it, but I wanted to play it in an official way. So I waited until I eventually got it on the Collection of Mana. On Collection of Mana for Switch. C-Core menu.
How's it look?
It looks good on you, Luke.
Cool. Now
But yeah, there's always a thing to be said for, like, original hardware.
At least your muscles.
It's just a feeling that you just really get with it. Like playing on the PS2 with the DualShock 2. There's just something about it that's just really neat. Allium and Lilium. Yeah. It's been that long since I've done them. Yeah. Well, thanks, Jansen. Yeah, it looks that way. With the orbs in Zillia and Zillia 2 existing basically as... like, probably the best comparison would be the sphere grid in FF10. Kind of like that. Or the Crystarium in 13. Alright, let's go. I am really concerned about the stability of this game. Jeez. It really becomes a point, like, I really should have just played this on 3DS myself, rather than streaming it. Hopefully. Hopefully. Because this is bad, and we're only like 3 hours in. It's like 3 hours into the game. Shaved like 5 Gs. It sounds like Abyss could do with some sort of definitive edition like Vesperia had then, to fix its problems. Because if this keeps up like this, I don't think it's going to be feasible to keep streaming it. Which will be, honestly, really unfortunate. Yeah, this seems like longer than 35 seconds now. I don't think so. I don't think so. Take a look at this. Okay, so that wasn't a long load, it locked up the system. That's great. If you're gonna do stuff like this, then that is really gonna be a concern. We're doing this on a fat PS2 thing. Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue. Shouldn't have been sent back that far. It's fine, Chansum, don't worry about it. Mostly, I'm just sorry that we're probably not going to be able to stream your favourite Tales game.
Neat, huh?
What was that?
I can breathe. I'm going to.
That's
I'm stuck. But this and
So the sorcerer's ring is.
It was. But
Yeah, but come on. Hey,
Luke.
Oh, listen.
Plus, I was actually kind of enjoying where this was going. And it's like, the idea was going to be, like, after what happened earlier, save more often. There's no way we could have saved between where we last saved and where it crashed. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's unfortunate, like, I don't have any way of doing the 3DS version. Like, just switch to that. If that's going to be a little more reliable and cut out the streams. Because, like, I could get this far. Fine. God damn it.
Too easy.
Yeah, it's always frustrating when that kind of thing happens. And it's hard not to be utterly demoralised by it.
I'll destroy you.
Every now and then I look up like ways to stream 3DS footage. And that is always the recommendation. Like, to do it without a capture card, tripod 3DS in like a cradle in a locked position. And stream it through that.
That's your best?
And it's like... that in itself isn't a great solution. And like, Citra doesn't work that great for me. Citra doesn't work that great to begin with. But like, Citra isn't working up that great. Yeah, happened unfortunately. This playthrough's run into a bunch of glitches already. It may be a cursed playthrough.
Guess that does it.
But yeah, Citra doesn't work great to begin with, but Citra also just doesn't work, like, really work well for me. And like, emulating 3DS and then streaming that footage just wouldn't work. With a modded 3DS and new 3DS, you can stream footage directly from that to your PC, and that could use like a screen capture software for that. But that in itself also has problems, and I'm kind of picky with the performance of video games at the best of times.
Man, I was awesome. Did you see?
Like, it's why we're doing Digital Devil Saga and Digital Devil Saga 2 on PS2 rather than the PS2 classic versions on PS3. They're problematic, and you can do far better, but you can play them on PS3. But it's like, no, they run slower and there's major audio lag, and I'm not putting up with that. It's like one of the few areas I will actually demand perfection in. Alright, so it happened when we ran into a wolf. See how that goes this time.
The Liger's lair is up ahead.
How?
Well, just...
Are you...
Fine.
Excuse me? Hey, thing.
Mew.
You heard me.
Mew.
Oh, great.
What do you think of that?
I see. The tree's roots were rotten.
I thought phone.
Oh, right.
Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but if it does, then I feel like we're gonna have to call it. Have to call this as a one-off stream. Which is unfortunate because I was interested in playing this and actually starting it. I'm interested.
Hey, Ion.
Yeah? That was...
Wait.
You're...
What?
Please.
Really?
What kind? You don't... He's...
Will
Then take...
Is this a capacity core?
Yeah, your bot... These...
So...
I'm...
Oh.
But with a...
How's it look?
It looks...
Cool.
At least...
Okay. And like, the question becomes... What do we got? Yeah, the PS2 backwards compatibility with PS1 isn't as perfect as it makes out. Which is unfortunate. Especially when, you know, it's a game you really love. Like you do with Legend of Dragoon.
Man, I was awesome. Did you see me?
Your footwork was sloppy. You missed their vital...
And, like... No, and why is that, Jansen? Because I was debating starting Artanelico at some point. I know Megumi's been doing it lately, and I've not been watching specifically because I haven't played it before, and I might do it at some point. And it's the same reason, partly the same reason, I've not been watching a Crisis Core playthrough. I haven't been through that game in years, and I'd like to be as fresh as possible when I eventually stream it, but that'll be after Dirge of Cerberus.
One must fight to live.
Jeez. That's ridiculous. Oh, she's still on Artanelico 1, isn't she? So it'll be a while. Yeah, she's still in Artanelico 1, so it'll be a while before she gets there. Bane, what have I told you about coming in here with your Loveless? Interesting, I was not aware it was that kind of game.
This isn't good.
I guess we're done with Tales of the Abyss. Unless I can find some kind of workaround. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, I should have known mentioning Crisis Core would get you going on Loveless. That's my fault. You're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you ended up coming into this, Dragon. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry you came in at such a bad time. Second crash. I'll see if I can do anything with this, but otherwise, like, we'll just have to scrap it. Unfortunately. And that means if I'm going to play Abyss, I'll end up having to do it on my own on 3DS. Which brings up the question, like, what do we replace Abyss with? Symphonia, maybe, so that we're still doing a Tales game? It's not your fault, Chansum, don't worry about it. I'm disappointed that it's happening, especially after we were getting into the game. Like, I was getting interested in the characters, I quite liked Tyr as a character, and that was fun. Combat was getting a little better as we were starting to get the new abilities, and the asset core being introduced suggested we were going to see actual growth now. It's disappointing. Well, my thought with that, Bane, is like Abyss. Like I said earlier, Abyss is considered like one of the 3 best Tales games. You can never really get an opinion on which is the best. Depending who you ask, it's Abyss, Symphonia, or Vesperia. And so my thought was like replace it with maybe Symphonia. You think Symphonia? Yeah. I've got them both. You think Vesperia, Dragon? Yeah, that's a fair point, Chanson. And that kind of thinking is why I do prefer to do older games before newer games in a lot of series. Like, for the love of God, starting Kingdom Hearts with Kingdom Hearts 2 was a mistake because it made Kingdom Hearts 1 damn near unplayable. It's just lame. Alright, let me head into the list. What do we got? Tales of Symphonia is not on the list. I don't know why. Because Berseria is. Why is Asteria not? Hmm. Yeah, as you mentioned, Abyss was the first one to introduce it. Alright, I tell you what, Chansum. Because we were doing Abyss now, specifically for you, do you want to go into the list and pick a different RPG for us? To replace Abyss with? Because like we started doing Abyss specifically because like it was a case of Chansum solved those two puzzles near the end of Silent Hill. I said if he solved a third, then he'd get a free. Highlight is not on the list. Come on, babe. I mean, if you want to donate a Sega Saturn and virtual highlight. Oh yeah, that's why you found us. Good times, good times. It's like Chansum solved those two puzzles for us in Silent Hill. So if he solved the third, he could have a free game redemption. And then we got to a third, and I didn't actually give him chance to solve him. I didn't give him the opportunity. So as an apology for that, I said like we'll play Tales of the Abyss because I know you really like that. And now it's crashed. So like we'll just let Chansum pick one of the RPGs. And I will have to take Tales of the Abyss off the list, unfortunately. There we go. I'll have to expand that list. I noticed there is a few games on there that... I noticed there's a few games that I want to do that aren't on there, like Dirge of Cerberus is not on there. And I do want to do that. Yeah, I want to apologise to everybody who came into the stream for Tales of the Abyss. Alright. The Italian games. I need to spend more time on them at some point. Maybe not at the minute, but at some point. You know what? OG Near? You'll say OG Near? I was thinking you might say that as I moved past it on a list. It's on the list, it counts. And it's not like I'd be picking up Replicant anytime soon. So, yeah, alright, OG Near. How many times do you have to finish OG Near? Maybe I should see about putting the headphones back on for Near. I've heard its soundtrack is fantastic. No, it has, because it's Replicant, it's Brother Near, isn't it? Because the version of Nier we got in the West was Gestalt, which is older Nier, and it's the daughter rather than the sister. It's a shame Nier isn't backwards compatible on Xbox One. They'd have to break out the PS3 again. Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. Alright, so there's 4 endings after the first 2. So is it play the game, get one ending, then play the game to get a different ending that wasn't available the first time? That's fair enough. Four endings total. Because like, I know Nier Automata has you finish the game, and then you start the game again, and you're playing as a different character. I don't know exactly what it really means to be playing as a different character, but I know that's how the endings work in Automata. Like, can you get any of those 4 endings on the first playthrough? Is it the kind of thing where I'll be able to just play it once and then move on? Or will it be like, play it once, get an ending, then play it again to get a different ending immediately after? Right. Right. Uh-huh. All endings give you the full story. So we'll have to play it 4 times. Alright. Alright. It could be interesting. It could be interesting. See how that goes then. See how that goes. It could be interesting. I started Nier years ago after I first picked it up. Did the opening and then didn't do anything else with it. Yeah. The idea is intriguing anyway, and I did want to do Nier before I did Nier Automata. I'm sat here thinking to myself, like, Nier is supposed to take place on one of the endings of Drakengard, but I'm guessing it's completely unnecessary to do Drakengard first, right? That's reasonable. I did that for something recently. Call of Cthulhu. I finished Call of Cthulhu, and then just reloaded the last autosave and chose all the other ending options. 5th ending, yeah. I have Drakengard 3. I heard Drakengard 3's story was weird as fuck and it interested me. Right. Alright. So we can go to Drakengard at a later time. Is Drakengard on the list? It is not. I need to go through this list and add more to it. Goddamn. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Nier sounds good. It'll be an interesting change. And it's not turn-based, which means we don't have to worry about turn-based feeling stale. Like doing Digital Devil Saga 2 and another turn-based RPG. Plus, it'll give you more time to get through Skies of Arcadia for yourself, Chansum. So that should be good. That should be good. Good. So we'll move on to Nier then. Which, at this point, is probably going to be next week. Yeah. I've had a hard time getting into the Atelier games, honestly. Which is awkward because I own a lot of Atelier games. I have the entire Ireland trilogy plus. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. I've got the entire Ireland plus trilogy to go through. The Dusk trilogy DX. I think I have Iris somewhere. I have Sophie. I definitely have Sophie. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, the what was it, Reza? Atelier Reza that they added to the Ireland games. Yeah, I've got all of the Dusk DX trilogy on Switch. It's basically the Dusk Plus trilogy from Vita, just on Switch. So if you can get the Dusk trilogy on Vita, La Luna. Right, Reza's something else. Yeah, they're doing Reza 2. Like, oh, here's near. I don't know why I got the box out to show you. But yeah, it's not backwards compatible with Xbox One, so we'll be doing it on PS3. I've had this for years. So near yet so far away. And then there's Automata on the PS4. Well, I've been sat on this crash screen for a while anyway, so... Yeah, I guess near next week, starting next week. We're going to be back tomorrow with DDS 2. Then Friday off. And Saturday is going to be us finishing Medieval. And then Sunday is the Sunday Showcase where we're doing Scarface, The World Is Yours. And then Monday night Halo with Clem. So at the earliest, it will be Tuesday that we do Nier. Take a look. Nothing is as it seems. The voracious Black Scrawl Plague has all but exterminated humanity, ending civilization and twisting the world beyond recognition. Across this ruined landscape strides Nier, hell-bent on finding a cure for his infected daughter. With keen blade in hand and mighty allies at his side, he is heading into the very heart of darkness. There he will learn the truth about the accursed plague. Child. Engage in visceral all-action combat against ferocious adversaries. Experience a chilling tale of bloodshed and betrayal with shocking revelations at every turn. Customize your character with an extensive arsenal of weapons, skills, and magic. So yeah, no. It's cool, Chansum. I'm sorry it ended up like screwing up like this. Because I was interested in it, honestly, and it was... The story was actually kind of interesting. I was interested in seeing where we went from this. And, like, a very atypical story. Like, what's the journey? The journey's to get back home after an accident. Or, like, a freak occurrence. It was interesting. But yeah, that's gonna have to be it, though. So, we'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, with more Digital Devil Saga 2. We'll be continuing that. Friday will be off. We'll be back Saturday, 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, to finish Medieval. After that, I think we'll be doing RPGs Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Alright, give me a minute. I was going to do it afterwards. I always go through the quotes and add the punctuation and grammar. There we go, taken care of. Got a couple here as well that I haven't actually fixed. Do. That's the wrong button. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I usually go through the quote list and fix up the punctuation and everything. It's just a personal OCD. Well, I've actually got a different one that was from Bane. That was a misspelling that I haven't fixed deliberately. Like, we'll never forget Square. Square. He still occasionally spells square that way as well. It's funny. But yeah, after we finish Medieval on Saturday, I think RPGs are going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Sunday will continue to be the Sunday showcase. While Monday nights are, for the foreseeable future, going to be Monday Night Halo with Clem. So we do enjoy playing Halo with Clem. I don't know why I keep referring to myself as we. Fuck it. But yeah, I guess that's gonna do it. I want to thank everybody who joined the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for joining me. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Teak, Chansum, Signer, fifth person. Teak, Chansum, Signer, Bane. Let me see this. Jawal, Dragon popping in. Was there anybody else? It does not look like it. But then again, the chat list, the chat history only goes back so far. Yeah. Like, as far back as the chat history goes here, we were still in the forest anyway, so. If I forgot to personally thank you, I apologise, but you were very much appreciated. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, with more Digital Devil Saga 2, which we're currently going through as a blind playthrough and quite enjoying. In the meantime, let's thank Chansum for the recommendation of Tales of the Abyss. It seemed really interesting. It's unfortunate it ended this way. And if anything, it's gotten me interested in playing the game. I suppose it's a good thing the game crashed about 3 hours in and not like 12. Oh. If we can work out a fix for this, we'll come back to this. But if not, then we will be doing Nier starting next week. I cannot see that because of the light shine. Nier. Yeah. This is not a way I usually sit during. Not necessarily a bad way of sitting, actually. It has been a little more vertical, which isn't a bad thing. I'm often quite reclined when I'm playing the game. I don't know, I overthink my sitting position when I'm playing games. As a note, games we have coming up. Legend of Dragoon will be happening after we finish Digital Devil Saga 2. We also have the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky FC Evolution coming up. I believe that will be after Skies of Arcadia. Skies of Arcadia will be coming after Nier. Is Legend of Heroes after Skies of Arcadia? It'll be after like whatever we finish first, Legend of Dragoon or Skies of Arcadia. Nier, we're doing Digital Devil Saga 2 and Nier. After DDS 2 will be Legend of Dragoon. After Nier will be Skies of Arcadia. And then next after that will be Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, FC Evolution, the Vita enhancement of Legend of Heroes, and the next game after that will be Resonance of Fate. Also on the PS3. Yeah, once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you so much for the support. I always really appreciate it. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat for keeping me company. This hat always looks like right off center. Oh, is that better? Now it feels off center. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat for keeping me company. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Once again, back tomorrow, 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time GMT with more Digital Devil Saga 2. Don't miss that. Things are still interesting there. Story is hitting much more often than it did in the first game, which is probably an improvement until the story gets bad. Like, see if the story gets bad. But yeah, with that, I want to thank everybody for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. We're in the egg installation in DDS2. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll finally find Sarah. Catch you next time, guys. Bye.